I don't know how far technology is going to progress in the future, but I really like that idea where you open a screen up and then you order something and then it comes to you. So, for example, like right now, I wish I had a hot coffee, but I don't have time. But if I had the screen and it automatically makes it, then I would have fresh hot coffee right in front of me. However, it's such a stretch into the future, so the odds of that happening, it might happen. Am I going to be here for that? Probably not, but that'd be pretty cool. And I mean, let's be honest. I know what a lot of you guys would order. You would order a girlfriend or maybe some girl to be at your door and make you happy. No judgment, right? But let's get to the point of the audio. Have you ever cut chilies up in small pieces and put it in your food? So, for example, I know some cultures use green chilies, some cultures use red chili, and some people use those dried chili. I think the most overrated chili is those red chili flakes that everyone has in their spice rack. But basically, I grew up with green chilies. They're quite hot, but not very spicy. Why? Because when we cook with green chili, we remove the seeds, which we know that little stem has all the spice that, burns your tongue. But recently, when I went to the supermarket, I saw these red chilies. Very long, very pretty. And I don't really eat red chilies. It's not really something I use. So I decided to buy them, and they were pretty cheap. They look like, well, I guess they look like chili sizes. Like maybe like a finger size. And I did the same technique. I removed the seeds and the stem, and I put it in my breakfast. I was making a savory breakfast that day. And the sad part was it was inedible because the chili was way, way too spicy. So I don't really know who uses red chili, but you must have a really high spice tolerance. I mean, I would consider my spice tolerance to be low medium. Not very medium, not very high, and definitely not very low. Low medium. But the point is, if you ever do get lazy and you use your finger to remove the seeds and the stem of the chili, your nails, I guess, take in that spicy part. I have no idea what it's called, but you can let me know. And then so if you touch your eyes or you touch your mouth or you touch your nose or even your tongue, it starts burning. And the funny part is it burned because your finger had all that residue of the chili that was, from the seeds and the stem. So I kind of have a freaky idea. I thought, what if I just take my fingers one day and rub it in the inside of a chili, and then I give you a really nice, sloppy, job with my hands going up and down on your very firm cucumber. And, once you go to the top, there is an opening where I guess you can call it like a volcano that erupts as the opening also. It's the same idea. So I thought, what if I just hold my finger or fingers on that opening? And I don't know, would you be screaming in pain? Would you be laughing? Would you want me to grab a long glass and fill it with milk so you can dip your cucumber in there? I mean, the options are endless. But don't try it. I mean, if that really did happen, I would do what my dad did in the past. He would give me chili and it would burn my tongue. So he would give me some white sugar and tell me, a spoon of white sugar, teaspoon actually, and tell me to eat it. So I would probably take some white sugar and just, scrub around. Actually, because sugar is kind of an exfoliant, I think it makes it worse. I think the best idea is to dip it in milk. I think that's what I would do. Or maybe you would be one of those emergency cases that go to the hospital and embarrass yourself when you explain to the doctor what happened, because I'm not coming. If we're going to be dangerous, we'll be dangerous together. Sometimes to be dangerous and stupid is one thing, but when you do something really stupid, you need to make sure you're ready for the consequences. Anyways, I'm just kidding. That's something I would never do because I know it would burn. And having that part burn must be torture. And I'm not trying to put you through torture. Trust me, I have a good heart. Or do I? Dun 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 dun.